Alright guys, what's going on? This is Fro. I'm doing a post-match recording. I was actually playing in this match in the losers finals of our tournament against Big M, so obviously I wasn't able to do commentary and play at the same time, hence I'm adding this afterwards before I upload it to YouTube. Of course, since I'm actually playing in the match, this might come off as more of a self-study, but I'll try my best to just provide this as a commentary track more than anything. This is Axel versus Sol, me as Axel against Big M's Sol. I like this matchup for Axel. I think he controls the range really well against Sol, but Big M is a player that's kind of unpredictable. I never know what to expect with him. Crossed me up with a kick there, got him with the 2H. I didn't manage to continue with the 6H afterwards. He usually doesn't mash out of that, so it's a good option to use against him. Got me with the Gunflame, puts me into the corner. Gunflame mix up, it hits me late with that. I wonder if I could have DP'd there. Should have used Slasher. Alright, 2P. Does the Riot Stamp. Continue the pressure on me. No anti-air from my side. Good stuff by Big M. He's got me trapped in the corner. Got him with the anti-air. He does tech very, very aggressively. Oh, I didn't get close enough for the close slash to come out there. I was trying to go for the close slash to heavy. Alright, got him with the 2 follow-up to Rensen. Wild throw. This should be his round. He does the Tyrant Rave. Really smart decision on his part because I still had burst, and that essentially sealed off my burst. Round 2. This is a best of 5 set. I immediately get him with a counter hit into Rensen. That's guaranteed even if they try to mash out despite the stagger. Alright, DP. I'm noticing his heavy aggression at this point, and that's why I'm using DP as much as I am. I went for the high chain there because I saw the Gunflame and I didn't want to get hit by it. Right, so yeah, see, this is where I feel Axel controls the match. I'm able to stop Sol from trying to go as ham as he usually would enjoy. He caught me with a counter hit Bandit Revolver there. That was I had to burst out immediately there. I would have been in a lot of trouble. He gets back in though, knocks me down with the Volcanic Viper knockdown. That backdash, I was so afraid of Fafnir there, and at least my read was correct. But he still has me trapped in the corner. Almost got me with the dust, and I managed to get him with the anti-air 5 slash with him trying to jump to Rensen. It shouldn't have comboed, but he probably wasn't expecting that to even be techable. Alright, has me knocked down in the corner. Doesn't YRC the Gunflame again. Next time I play him, I should definitely mess with DPing in that situation. Tried to Grand Viper, but my chains have got him out of there. Alright, I guess that he's going to jump at a high angle. I go with 6K to stop him from doing that. Alright, good burst on his part. There's a DP. Ooh, yeah, I autopiloted there by going into the Sparrowhawk stance. I shouldn't have done that. I should have confirmed if they had hit first. Big M starting to get on the comeback path here. Right, really good movement with the dive kick there. I should have immediately guessed with the high chain. Oh, big combo drop there. He clashes immediately, just Volcanic Vipers again. Smart on his part because that was one of the better things he could do in that situation. Grand Viper, and he's going to be able to finish the set here. No, I'm going to at least survive this. Alright, got the punish. He could have recovered his way out of that at least, but he just doesn't do that. That's why I'm never afraid to do 6H after hitting with 2H against him, no matter if it connects as the second hit counter hit to actually get the 6H to combo or whatever. It's just, yeah. Alright, game 2. Immediately opens up with a Bandit Bringer. That can get pretty scary against Axel's chains because if he hits me with it on a counter hit, then it gets a big ground bounce, typically into Fafnir. He gets over my Sparrowhawk. I've been a little profligate with that. Nice use of 2D on his part. I immediately DP again. I've had a pretty good success rate with that so far, owing mostly to Big M's excessive aggression. Alright, another successful anti-air. Sol's jump does move kind of slow through the air, and his hitbox is somewhat big, making it pretty easy for me to snag him out of the air and get combos afterwards. Alright, nails me with runs at me with Grand Viper. It actually gets under a lot of my stuff, including 2P somehow. Alright, dive kick combo there, but it didn't get with the, didn't hit me with the fire, so he wasn't able to get as good of a follow-up as he wanted. I missed the Axle Bomber there, bad execution on my part. 2H, ooh, Volcanic Viper out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. I had no reason to really go for that counter. Maybe I might have been looking for Bandit Bringer, but Big M had mostly been going to Gunflame, and that's the smart option on his part to do. Alright, 3P. I should have been using this Oki a little bit more because it's good at stopping his DP if I do it at the right distance. There's a dive kick again. Oh, I was expecting him to jump, but Soul, again, surprisingly big character, so that 6K hitting him on the ground isn't too much of a surprise. I get counter hit trying to hit buttons against Gunflame. Alright, Big M has me there. Has no meter for YRC. Bandit Bringer, he was looking for a counter hit 5H there. Pretty tough situation for me here. I'm trapped in the corner, but I read a Grand Viper there and go for the 6H. That big counter hit, and I waste my opportunity by not getting a full combo. Revolver, that I wasn't close enough for that to combo either. Tough situation here. I could have anti-aired him and I missed it. He techs. I make the wrong decision afterwards. Good on his part to stay aggressive when he noticed I was getting a little bit antsy. He takes game 2 and we're tied at 1-1. I'm not sure what happened here in the meantime. Might have been that our food arrived or something, but either way, you see a bit of a thing in these two games that if I'm on point with my anti-air game and I stop him from moving around as much as I want to, then it's distinctly in my advantage at that point. If he starts trapping me in the corner and I get impatient against Gunflame, that's when things can go a little bit can go awry for me. Oh yeah, PS4 controller stuff. Sorry about that. Alright, and there we're all set again, and we're ready to go into game 3. And as I said in the beginning, I do think as a character matchup, I like this matchup for Axel. It's just more of a player matchup where two people play each other a lot, so there are a lot of extra mind games that go in with just playing against somebody that you're more familiar with. I should have stayed on the ground there and tried to find him with a 6K or 2S there. Alright, Sparrowhawk. The optimal thing with Sparrowhawk, which is to drop him to the ground. Oh wow, I got a little bit lucky there for sure. 6K on the riot stamp. I could have continued that combo, dropped it again. Alright, Gunflame, I decided to stand my ground that time. Big M goes to my other side, I get him with a 6K, drop him with a bomber. He techs towards me and I don't respond correctly. Gets out of the way of 2S with dive kick, good stuff to him. I thought that counter hit 2K was going to lead it to 2D for sure. Either way, I immediately DP, and like I said, I've had very little reason to be fearful of doing those, because Big M has given me very little reason not to do them. I get him with Rensen right out of the gates. I start reading his texts. Oh wow, so 6H hits me right in the head. Oh, I was a little too late with my anti-air. He YRC'd seeing my 2D, but it wasn't quick enough to be able to come in, and I DP again. Grand Viper, I'm not sure if that's going to get under load chain. Maybe I should try that in training room at some point. Oh, I didn't measure that correctly for close slash. I wanted to reverse the corner positioning. I get to read the tech. That wasn't going to kill, so that burst I'm not too sure about. He Grand Vipers and snags me just with the tail end of it. Alright, I managed to get the throw, and that wins me the match. Scores 2-1. He does have this bad habit of whiffing aerials really high up, and I tend to utilize that as best as I can by waiting for him on landing with throws, so... Alright, game 4 in this best of 5 set. See if he manages to adjust a little bit to the spacing game that was going on, because he definitely was getting hit a lot with my anti-airs. I managed to get him again with 6K. 3P, yeah, it deals with Volcanic Viper pretty well, but I don't think that's what he was doing on Wake Up there. Alright, Gunflame, I decided to stay quiet. I throw the Rensen expecting Gunflame. I continued the combo, not noticing that we traded there, so that's why the bomber came out. Alright, good stuff to him, gets the hard knockdown. Decides to not YRC. Oh yeah, bad decision on my part. I should have been reading Gunflame all the way there. Gets me with the dust. He hadn't really done that too much in this set, and I don't like him finishing with Bandit Revolver there. He could have done the combo for much more damage. Could have killed me for sure. Gets me with the jump slash. I think I hit 6H there. I like it as a long range anti-air, but I did it too close, so that was my mistake. Alright, nicely. He knocks me down with the Bandit Revolver. Gets me with the cross-up jump K. Knocks me down again. He's going to be able to finish with the Viper here, the Volcanic. Alright, oh, okay, I managed to throw him out of his... he hit me too high with that jump in, so... Really bad DP on his part, but I should have been reading Burst. Alright, has me trapped in the corner. Oh, a bad Rushosen by me. I might have been an input error. I can't remember what happened at that point, but either way, he jumps over, takes me down, and it's 2-2. We're going to game 5. By this point in the bracket, I had already played a lot of losers bracket matches, so I was definitely starting to feel the pressure. Not to salt or anything or take anything away from Big M punishing me well. It's just explaining what was going through my mind at that point. Alright, counter hit 5S. I didn't have a Rensen charged in time, so good mix-up on his part to go for Wild Throw. We got a nice simple opener here. Oh, decides to go for the dive kick instead. It doesn't combo in that sense. Alright, he gets me with a Grand Viper finisher to his corner dust. I'm under a lot of pressure here. I'm not sure how to get out. Alright, I got him with the media overhead. I think I could have linked off of that. Either way, I start mixing him up. Almost knocks me down. Not much going for him here, but he has me trapped in the corner. Counter hit 2D. One gun flame. No more. Oh, not another one. I thought he would have gone for another one. No faultless defense from my side. Bad mistake, and his Riot Stamp read on my jump. I probably might have been too afraid to hit 2S there. I get him with the counter hit there. That's something that some people not too familiar with the Axel matchup end up doing a lot. They don't watch for that Redsen up follow-up. Alright, and I read his tech with a 5P. Really bad burst on his part. Horrible burst, and I read his tech again at the same height. He'd been doing that earlier in the set, so I'd started adjusting with 5P at that range. That seems to have paid dividends for me. Alright, there's my Rensen. Techs again. Oh, I went for it that time, but his tech came a little bit later. I hit 5P too early. One of those things happened. Get the throw. He's going to push to the corner. He decides not to tech that time. Oh, wow. He did a Volcanic Viper. I was reading jump. But either way, I get the corner bomber combo there. Alright, I decided to just let him drop to the ground. Rushosen, I went for the YRC thinking he was going to do something on the ground, maybe a Grand Viper. Either way, I catch him as soon as he gets on my other side, and that's my win. I move on to Grand Finals to play Overlord. Tough luck to Big M. Always enjoy playing you, my friend. This was Fro, and we'll see you guys next time.